Today we're reviewing
Pups Save the Funhouse!
Ew, Mirrored Rocky. It's so uncanny for me when his eye spot and ears are the wrong way around. And nobody can convince me it's because he's in a funhouse mirror. Nah.
Oops.
A very cute moment in a nice Pups at Play scene. And a sublimely adorable chuckle. I enjoy when the Fix-It pups get deployed together.
Rubble, go after Danny and make sure he's safe.
Rocky's ears flapping in the wind is cute, and I like that he got his little helmet put on for this.
I just took my old board and fixed it up with the slipperiest substance known to humankind. Banana peels!
As we've established in other reviews of his stories, writer David Rosenberg's Thing is relying on very old, classic cartoon tropes and setups. And if it doesn't sound like it, that's in fact something he turns into his strength. He could probably have done with some more help from old chestnuts in this segment, but this gag is a nice moment of that very old school cartoon thinking.
Woohoo! You totally did it!
Very adorable Zuma. Both the action and the vocal performance are very cute. Would it be nice to get a direct reference back to Zuma's struggles with this game in Pups Save the Carnival, though? I appreciate some effort being made to make Marshall not seeing the bucket make sense. Chase and Marshall just having a merry time chasing after one another. A hashtag not my ship.
I look all wiggly wobbly. Me too. Why the long face, Ryder?
Cause my legs got short.
What's wrong with short legs?
This is a great idea for a fun moment. Seeing characters we like in a distorted mirror is just plain fun. There's still some sloppiness, with Rubble giving a line that makes no sense while Ryder isn't in front of the mirror, and this creepy final shot for the wipe. But it still goes in positives, rather than...
Watch this!
It's not this segment's fault, since they're just reusing the asset from Pups Save the Carnival, but I'm still bothered by this button having one paw print toe too many for this universe. It's like having a drawing of a hand with an extra finger in our world. And yeah, they could have fixed it.
Whoa! Good thing I'm wearing a helmet.
These Danny setup scenes go on too long and aren't very engaging or funny.
Watch out! Whoa! I guess lizards like me.
Less a pun or any kind of character-driven line than just a kind of weird thing to say. Rocky and Chase's positions keep changing weirdly. A big collision mixing them up, fine, but not just the elevator going up.
It'll be okay. Just show us where you're stuck. Oh, I can see how it got caught.
This was during the fairly short period we had Beckett Hipkiss as Ryder. Choosing my words carefully because a purported parent on the wiki hints that maybe it's a sensitive point, but I think perhaps more care could have gone into voice directing young Beckett to give more natural line reads. I'm completely certain he was capable of giving a performance just as strong as any of the other kids, though.
Yes, Ryder! I want to play!
Not sure about that line read from Rocky. All of that would have sounded a lot better if their voices overlapped, I'd say.
I bet you're gonna win a cute little stuffy.
If I do, it's yours, Rubble.
Indeed, a lot of the dialogue rhythms just feel off in this segment. Just too spread out. It feels unnatural. Holding on this pretty weird chase face doesn't help. This is a cute moment of generosity, but I got distracted. I don't care how thick Engineer Ed's neck is. Coming to a sudden halt in a train like that is a bad case of whiplash at the very least. No, but the whole plot hinging on deep layers of professional incompetence from whoever loaded the train may be on brand for a later season PAW, but still. It's hard to care about mishaps that only happen with comical levels of professional misconduct.
Oh, help! I'm over here!
Hold on, I see you!
This is not natural dialogue for characters a few yards away from one another on the same tracks. Rubble mid-blink has a good expression to match the one I had watching this segment though.
I just can't wait to play all the games and walk through the spooky funhouse.
We open with no pups, though it's at least not a long scene, and this spooky aspect gets no payoff. I like spookiness, but nothing about the funhouse we go on to see is spooky. At a real stretch, the Jack-in-the-Box, as Zuma's dialogue indicates, but that is clearly not a spooky funhouse.
That's not good!
This is the work of an animation studio that has either totally lost interest in making something look good, or has had ridiculous deadlines imposed on it. I'm pretty sure every element here could have been executed better first try though. Here too, yeah, it's tough to make this look good, but also very little effort was made. Even if you try to have the angle that this is just supremely unlikely, it kinda tells kids safety equipment is pretty pointless too. And we're not in a universe where cosmic forces unfailingly conspire to make you slide down a hill if you ever fall off something.
That was kind of fun!
This is kinda cute, but you're now in no danger at all, and a total non-priority for a rescue. You can just walk back. Sky got called in to rescue you, but now I guess she's just your Uber? I have to wonder if Rosenberg meant for the sliding downhill to continue, just for the mirror to have been flipped over? Danny comes to a complete stop, and at most will fall out of the cup. Neither he nor Rocky actually needed rescuing. Giving kids new phobias just to, I guess at another real stretch, make out Danny still needed a rescue from falling back a little. And yet to vaguely justify this apparently being a spooky funhouse, even though nothing else whatsoever is spooky. Here in early Season 8, seasonal rot had already set in. This whole segment smacks of a creative team that are way too comfortable with their audience taking whatever they pump out. A slipshod script raises themes that it never actually shows, action devolves into sliding downhill and then stopping without any actual need of rescue, the premise of the stuck train already leans on insane incompetence from the adults, and several sequences are animated with a true air of, whatever. Cute play scenes and a few seconds with a funny mirror help a little, but not much. And at least every pup gets a little spotlight. But this is PAW Patrol slop. And it's hard to convince people there was a time it wasn't like this. Overall, 3.5 out of 10. Some kudos for cuteness and a set piece or two that are actually enjoyable for a few seconds. But few other redeeming qualities, and a lot of signs of a lack of care. Alright, and if you're wondering why I'm looking at this random Season 8 segment, this is the one that premiered in Japan today. Yes, Japan is very, very behind. As you can tell, I'm not a big fan of this segment, but there's been a lot of positive reviews lately, so it's kind of fun to actually have a bit of a rant sometimes. That's all for today though, and I'll see you guys again next time.